boss.
Bobbilicious Bob.
Sometimes when they hear me, they make my head they swallow.
Who don't hail you, the person go commit crime.
Oh, boss.
Because we dey see the things where they do all over now, so we get to hail you.
The things I do in the Lord.
No, I know what talk. This is why you don't put in the Lord. Now, once the atrocities you commit
as a born again Christian.
All your atrocities full everywhere and Bob forget. We dey see your handwork everywhere. All those church things. Bobby, how far?
Boss, I do.
This is why you don't put the Lord there. Take a start. Come remind me of one time where I go Benin.
Okay, boss.
As I go Benin, I call enter bus. This is they get BRT for Benin too. So I call enter one. Okay. So this mama come start to the preach inside bus. Give your life to Christ. Christ will come like a thief in the night. Okay. Nobody knows the hour. Nobody knows the time. Mama just dey preach. So as my mama carry one handbag, small handbag, where no dey too dey long, So as mama dey preach, the way she dey talk, preaching come catch my attention. So me come focus on mama. So make I hear because the preaching carry power. So as mama come dey preach, dey go, her phone come ring. As her phone ring, then mama say, please excuse me, let me attend to my phone. It might be a business call. Let me pick my phone. So that mama shook hand for pocket. Okay. Now he bring out her phone. Now she pick the phone. Hello. So we will not hear wetin mama dey talk. Apparently, like say na all those 419 where they call people say your BVN get problem, this and this. The next thing wey we hear from mama mouth na ayelala na go kill you. You better give your life to Christ.
You can imagine.
The ayelala wey I dey serve before na go kill you in Jesus name. Now your BVN go get generation problem. My BVN will never have generational problem. Now your
Mama don't take out.
When mama drop, then mama say idiot. Then mama put the phone back inside her purse. As I was saying, Christ is coming like a thief in the night. You better give your life to Christ as he reach. Thank God, as mama they reach that point. Like motor they reach the bus stop. Now say I may drive a ring road there.
Make you calm down me for no year worse things.
When I saw I come down from that bus. They say the situation of this country they confuse everybody.
I tell
you don't know whether you be Christian or you be Muslim. Anyone where you call your mask, now you go use curse. Alright, our brothers and sisters in the Lord and in general things. Now with open mind and clear eye as usual. Now we say welcome and come on top the Pótmánto Today. As we dey always dey tell us, it's another show where they get in mind to chook mouth for all the matters where other programs not dey fit chook mouth put. And na me Osagiato, that fine proud Benin boy, all of that they call talk. I just still sit down here so. And again, as na dey see am, I not dey here alone. I still there with that my honorable fellow.
Now so boss, my name na Bamidele Okpeyemi Bello, where everybody they call MC Bob. And together they here with my boss, we go dey bring out the hot topics for inside the Pótmánto Today.
So, Bobby, you don't look bad though. Today you dress like industrial babalawo.
Bros, I say me I resemble those where they come from on the side, the Benin people.
These are not people Benin. I know half Yoruba, half Benin, half English.
Now mission.
You feel like babalawo conglomerate. Those of that one that know us now our coffee now want go collect so, and those of that one that just dey watch us now coffee now we still want go collect so. Mona not go anywhere we dey come back now. Bobby, coffee is good. Coffee good. Just as we dey always tell people, coffee good for body.
Yes.
But also e not good make you dey take out too much.
So.
Maximum 3 cups a day, and then don't take it beyond 4 o'clock. Once it's 4, you stop it, and that is because to protect or to avoid insomnia. Where be so you no go fit sleep for night. You understand? Yes. So Bobby, I want to ask you one quick question. You don't ever tell person truth. You know those truths where they get first name bitter. They say they are truths and they are bitter truths. You understand that? You don't ever tell a friend, your friend or your acquaintance or somebody who talk na dey into relationship. You don't ever tell them the bitter truth where make that person end the relationship or a friendship with you.
Yes, boss. I don't experience am well. Maybe say the person just cut off. But this particular one, now one boy, the boy he always call himself a big musician.
Okay.
So the boy they always give me that impression say they sing gone. So apparently people can tell us say me come meet me, say me maybe I get some connect, 1 or 2 connect, being an MC, being a comedian, you get, say maybe I go feel no one producer somewhere.
Or marketer.
Or promoter. That's so the boy just say call me, call tell me say a big boss, say and the boy always call me regularly. So he can't read this time. Boy got say won't come see me for house.
Okay.
So as him come, I open my office for him. The boy can't tell me say in the sing go. I can't tell okay say which track you don't do trap bomb and the rest say I say you don't release track. We say if I track this some site. Say this boy don't go far. I can't tell okay make him play me one. He can't play me one of those songs. I can't say now you get this voice. The boy tell me say Naimo. I was okay, make I for sure. The boy say you like him. I say make it sing live. Okay. That's what the boy sing. He say they sing R&B. Bros, this song where they sing no be R&B, na be an R. Because the boy know
R&B from behind.
I tell you, bros, the boy knows sabi anything about music. That's why I come tell him say, guys, sit down. Which other job did they do? The boy say only music. Say they pursue musical career. I say, guy, you no go succeed for this.
You just tell her the truth.
I just tell her. I say, 1, you know sabi compose. 2, you know get voice. 3, you know sabi sing. I don't know who won't train you. Even if to me that Kolo combine with all the musicians,
they don't
jazzy, they not go fit train you. I tell you, may you combine them with every best singer, they not go fit train you because your voice is a bad gun. That's what the boy just look me that day. Now the last time I see him from my house, the last time we pick my copy, that he blocked me for Facebook everywhere.
You even try call him?
I try call him.
No pick.
He no pick.
That guy get attitude.
He no pick. He didn't touch him. He take a personal.
But for your mind, you say say that truth really bitter.
Bros. Bitter.
You go tell person where don't put hope for something and this thing go take blow. You can't tell us say make change career.
I tell you.
But since that time now, we not connect again.
And they try. He don't block me everywhere.
And you never even see him. Maybe whether because he don't blow now, I make not they pick your call again.
Who go blow? Bros.
Why I ask this question? This thing happened to me. It happened to me. You know, say me and my friends.
Yeah, boss.
Be 3.
Okay.
You know. So one of us come marry that time. So as a marry, so the other 2 of us come say okay, we go pay our friend courtesy visit based on say he just marry. You know, so now 2 of us come, we can't call them. Say we dey come visit now so deal. Okay. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, may not be like say we just badge on them. You know, since they don't marry now, we get to inform us say we dey come. You know, so that day can't reach, we can't go the place. Now not say we reach the early momo. We reach there around 12:01. In fact, we purposely delay. So that by that time they would all prepare. If they won't prepare, you know, if they won't cook, the food go all done. They wait us and all those stuff. So when we can't reach their place around after 12:01, now we knock. Our friend I can open door. As he open, my guy, the house as we enter, see the everywhere scatter. For the house, they never clean. They never as in it just still be like say our friend never marry. You understand what I try talk now? So the other guy when me with her come so that one you know say that one but he blood to the hot. You understand? So he call the verse say which kind of wife our friend marry so by this time to one they never clean house. Which kind of wife be that one? Our friend wife dirty you. And say keep quiet. Not be waiting you go talk for if we dey go for road we go discuss that one. You know. Now he keep quiet true. Apparently the wife come they pick wetin she fit pick for our presents, you know, do everything quick, prepare food, we eat. So when we come they go, our friend come they escort us. Now that our 3rd guy come look our friend eyeball to eyeball. Now I say where you have this wife where you marry so na dirty woman. He just be like say me grand open. Me how you go dey tell person say the wife wey just marry na dirty woman. You know he say him wife dirty and you know say this dirty thing is an all encompassing.
Yes o.
Dirty physically, dirty spiritually, dirty internally, dirty all round dirty. Now because he not specify say na so area your wife dirty or not, you know just say your wife na dirty woman. That guy cut in friendship from us, so he not too cut from me, but he cut from that guy.
Totally.
He ends that relation, the friendship with him totally. Not even look say we don't dey come from way back. He ends that relationship. You understand? So when me I come dey discuss, I come dey see the gap between them. Now I come call and say, my guy, waiting now. Why you this guy dey complain say they call you, you know they pick and you know they even respond. If you see miss call, you cover. He say no one get anything to do with that our guy again. Based on what he tell us, say in wife na dirty woman.
Na bitter truth.
The truth bitter. All right, our viewers, we just share our experience of bitter truth. Our phone number there on the screen now. If you don't ever tell somebody the bitter truth, where make the person end in friendship or a relationship with you, hit our WhatsApp box now. Share your experience so that everybody go learn from you know, actually bitter truth is good, but bitter truth need some conducive environment to operate. If the environment not conducive, my guy, just keep, instead of you to talk the bitter truth, just swallow up. That's so it's supposed to be. All right, Bobby. And that one and I go lead us enter the very first matter on top the Pótmánto Today. You know, say recently they go Bogu. She na Bogu I go talk. I be Imo State jailbreak. Not be jailbreak. That is not be jail attack.
Jail attack.
You understand? Because that's in an attack. They attack
Owerri to internal. If na break, na from
internal to outside. Jail attack of Owerri Correction Center. You know, wetin pay me pass for the entire matter be say that kind of operation happen for night and they succeed.
Oh boy. Bro, when I first hear this news, fear gripped my heart. Reason why fear gripped my heart because of the scenario that led to the attack. When they painted the picture, a correctional facility of that magnitude, it is a state-owned, federally controlled. That means there should be regular presence of security apparatus, security forces. There should be some very tight arsenal from within and even without, very close to that arena. But these people paraded that place according to the report. They say they dance around.
They round about in front of the state house.
In front of the state house, they dance around. So they in fact, if fear grip my heart because for that kind of magnitude of attack in that kind of place, that means we are not safe. And I can't pity people where did that environment. You know, say for prison, different criminals they.
Yes.
Criminal will be say he no get mind. Now that kind of criminal don't escape.
Don't come outside.
He go unleash mayhem for that community. Not be say this thing. Different criminals will be say they allow me they escape from that place. They go unleash mayhem, and it tells a lot about our security as a nation. We are not safe
at all.
We are not safe. That means say some people feel attack anywhere,
anytime.
Come they bug house, they bomb house, they no. That means we know they're safe. It's so unfortunate that kind of thing happened for Imo State.
It's so painful, my brother. It's very painful that an attack of that magnitude is taking place. You know, wetin make am pain me, or wetin make am scare me. Me I not talk pain. Wetin make am scare me, send fears to me. We say they are not attacking a private property. They are not attacking a private run organization. You understand? That attack was not on a private run. If it was an attack on one factory now, they go say, okay, now private, maybe the person not fit afford adequate security for in facilities. Yeah. This is a federal prison that is under the control and the sole protection of the federal government. And an unknown gunman came, attack this is an attack on federal government. Yes. Not on Owerri. Not on Owerri Correction Center. This is an attack on federal government. And you know, an attack on federal government, and federal government could not respond. Yeah, I think you see now.
It's a shame.
I'm trying. Are you getting the picture I'm trying to paint?
Yeah,
an attack on federal government, and federal government could not respond to that attack. It shows the weakness of our federal government in terms of security.
Yes.
It shows that this government is just like a pawpaw tree. It looks very fine but cannot hold anything apart from pawpaw. And you understand, you can't climb a pawpaw tree.
You go break now.
Now wetin Nigerian government look be that in terms of security. If an unknown people who are sponsoring this government, what kind of weapon are they carrying that is supposed to be more than that of the federal government? The federal government could not repel such an attack in the night where we are supposed to be sleeping peacefully, knowing fully well that we are being guarded and protected by the government security operatives. That we are secured. You know, that attack is unfortunate, and the vice president went to visit the scene, and immediately after he left Owerri, bam, they go bomb the police headquarters again for that same Owerri.
They tell you say
they tell you say una not fit. This is a big slap on the federal government of Nigeria.
Of course, a huge one. It shows there's a huge lacuna in our security system.
I tell you, and this is what we have been shouting, this is what we have been screaming, this is what we have been talking about here on this program. Daily basis. On almost every of our episode, we make mention at one point or the other of the porous security system in this country. Let's assume the police are, the military, the soldiers are busy in the northeast combating Boko Haram and insurgency here and there. What about the police?
Abi?
What are they doing?
Are they not well equipped?
Are they not well equipped?
These are.
Are you understanding me now? What about the police? Police are supposed to be securing the civil society. It's the police that is saddled with the responsibility of protecting lives and properties. The military are for war, to go and face war, which is what they are facing right now. You understand what I'm saying now? But what about the police? Even their own facilities, they cannot protect.
You can imagine. It even tells a lot about how we have been doing things on our own. Having this feeling that all is not well with our security. And truly, government is putting us in the choke. If they make us know, say, things no dey well, we wanna protect
ourselves. All man for himself. Bear your papa name. That's what they are telling us.
So.
And the other thing that touched me, and that makes me want to take up this story on this show is when the governor, Hope Uzodinma, when he came out, with his press release. You understand? And he was practically indicting politicians on that press release that this attack was sponsored by aggrieved politicians who wants to frustrate or wants to discredit the APC administration, both in Imo State and in the federal. You understand?
There we go again. Senior bros, politicians, they used to this time where anything happen, they go want cover up themselves and the all the foolishness that they are about. They want to make us believe they want this sensational feeling so that we go dey pity them. Say now some people, now them they sponsor the attack to relish or to make their government unbearable or something. And they are the ones in charge of security.
The chief security officer
of the state.
So if any politician is planning to attack your state, you should have a pre-information if truly you are at the aim of this affairs of security in that state.
Exactly. Why will you fold your hands till it happened? And you are now crying foul, saying some politicians. If some politicians are the ones that perpetrated this, go after them. Enough for stories.
Apart from that, mention their names.
Let's
know that you know them.
Yes.
And let them know that you know them.
Maybe.
It just be like those days when we dey grow. You understand? You get some crime or some things where somebody go do you.
Yes.
You not dey there.
Yes.
You go know say that this person do this thing.
Yes.
For instance, some time ago,
okay,
they snatched my phone at Ojo Elegba. So as they snatched the phone, you know me na Bini boy, I call the rake. I can't rake go the chairman of the park place say my phone dem snatch am and dem must return am now. The chairman of the park say sit down, no worry, na phone abi. I say na only your phone dem take, dem no take wallet. I say no, na phone. He say no worry. I sit down. Where I sit down, he just call 2-3 boys say go call so person come for me. They go call one guy come. Could you believe say after they slap that guy like 3-4 times my phone come out?
You see am?
Because dem know say na this person na dem dey snatch phone for this vicinity. If na wallet dem know who to hold.
They know who to hold.
You understand? If they say dem snatch your bag, dem know where to go. You understand? The same thing in this scenario. If you dey talk say so and so politician na sponsor this attack on your state, then you know them.
You know
then
them.
Why don't you mention their name? Let the entire world know that these are the people that are frustrating good governance in Nigeria.
Abi,
you get what I'm trying to say?
Instead of politicizing everything.
Make e not be like say we just dey talk say him know some politicians, say him know the politicians wey sponsor these things, and make we play the clip so that people go hear and people go see wetin him talk. You understand wetin I dey try talk. So because if you know true know say politician na dey disrupt, you mention their names. You understand? Abeg my people, make una watch wetin Hope Uzodinma talk about this matter. By the time we come back, we'll come talk more about the issue.
A group of hoodlums, of course sponsored by some known politicians in Imo State, decided to destroy public infrastructure and government facilities, and attacked the correctional center facilities and also attacked the police state headquarters, put so many vehicles ablaze, broke the correctional facilities open, and the inmates escaped. But what is important here for take home is for Nigerians to know of the plot by a group of aggrieved politicians to destabilize the government of APC. I have done some thorough investigation and I have a credible lead as to those who are sponsoring these activities of these hoodlums. I don't want to preempt the other investigations by security agencies.
That is the video where the governor was saying that this is the handwork of some aggrieved politicians who does not want him to rule peacefully in Imo State. You understand? So now, you know, after this attack now, it now propelled or prompted the southeastern governors to quickly call a meeting of their Southeastern Governors Forum. You understand? As we speak now, they've been able to come up with security apparatus, you know, that they call the Ebube Agu. You understand? This is much needed, and that Ebube Agu is so similar to the Southwest Amotekun. You understand what I'm trying to say now? So that Ebube Agu has been inaugurated, and their sole responsibility is to oversee all other smaller vigilante groups in the southeast. This time around, it's like they are not leaving Owerri to secure themselves alone. They are not leaving Enugu to secure themselves alone. They are not leaving Ebonyi to secure themselves alone. You understand? They are not leaving Anambra to secure themselves alone. Now they are pulling their security forces together under the auspices of Ebube Agu. You understand? So now, this now leaves me with the question of where is the police one more time? Is the police duties not being taken over again?
I think the answer is not far-fetched. It's just staring in our eyes. Bros, we talked this thing before now. If, as at the Nigeria of today, everybody now dey protect itself. Everybody now dey put one module or the other in place for security, self-security. Because the Nigerian government has failed us in terms of security in this country with a big failure, especially this administration. So the police itself, they failed.
So in other words, people now will be relating more with Ebube Agu. So police now will be relying on Ebube Agu for information.
You remember that time when we say that period the issues they be like say that NSAS period. I remember one police station go employ OPC.
They make all they protect their police station. So that police go dey employ people go say abi am robber dey am robber dey so make una go help us.
It's a shame.
It's a shameful thing on the part of this country.
Yes.
The government of this administration,
yes.
If there is anything they failed woefully in is in terms of security. Since 2015 that they assumed office till date, I've not seen any tangible changes or improvement on the security system of this country. We are the Nigerian people are still being attacked on daily basis, both in the south, in the eastern part, in the southern part, in every part of Nigeria. There are attacks going on by different groups or known groups here and there, and you can also see now, politicians sponsoring attack on Imo State. Now, what precedence is this thing setting? What precedence is this move setting as regards our gradual transition into the campaign period? Very soon now campaign will start.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Very soon now campaign will start coming up here and there. So what precedence is this setting? If politicians can be sponsoring attack on the states, now won't same politicians sponsor attack against their opponents on campaign ground?
We
considering the porousness of Nigerian security system.
Yes.
So this thing is sending serious fear. It's sending fear. As a matter of urgency and as a matter of importance, the Nigerian government need to look into the security system of this country. If an attack of this magnitude can be happening in a state, there is nowhere it cannot happen. If it happen in Imo, it can happen in Lagos, it can happen in anywhere, it can happen in Edo, it can happen anywhere in this country, because they've still studied Nigeria's security system and they've discovered that it is nothing to write home about. Are you understanding me now? That is why they can freely carry out any attack and they'll go scot-free. And any politician where they sponsor attack against their own country, that politician is not worth anything in this country.
Yes.
You understand? If you can be so bold and be so proud to sponsor an attack against your own country, that means you are a rebel.
Yes, you are.
And you should be treated as such. My own prayer is that Hope Uzodinma should have the boldness and the confidence to come out and name whoever these politicians are, so that for the betterment of the Nigerian people, so that we know them, we will not go vote those kind of people into office again.
Yes.
You understand? So now, so we will take drop our mouth on top this matter today. People, if you have any contribution you want to make to this attack on Owerri, please do. And the newly inaugurated Ebubeagu security outfit, if you have anything to say about that move, please hit our WhatsApp number and let us have your opinion. Make you not go anywhere. We want to take one short break now. Right, my people, now welcome back to the program again. As we dey tell you now, this na the Pótmánto Today, and that only program where they get delivered to chook mouth for all the matters where other programs no dey fit chook mouth put. And na me Osagiato, that fine proud Benin boy, all of radical talk nice day here, so with my honorable fellow.
Yeah, now still me, Bamidele Okpeyemi Bello, aka MC Bob, the fat big black Yoruba boy.
Correct. As we always tell you, say the time inside the studio here not they reach us to take talk, as we really want to talk about all these issues where they come where they enter inside the Pótmánto. That is why we say make una follow us on all our social media platform. If you want follow me on top Instagram and on top Twitter, my handle now at the real talk alphabet D real talk. On Facebook, my Facebook page now Osagiato talk and boss
Yeah, my own Facebook handle na Bamidele Okpeyemi Bello, MC Bob. Also on Instagram na MC Bob 9 ja, that 9 na number 9, then GA 9 ja. And also on Twitter is MC Bob 9 ja, on YouTube it is MC Bob 9 ja.
I want to particularly thank every one of you who have been engaging with me both on Facebook and also on Instagram, on Twitter too. And many people, they tackle me on some of our matters, on some of our issues, and so on some of our positions on some of these issues where we talk about. You understand? I like how much they tackle us. It shows they will make impact, and it shows all of us get interest, in the progress and the development of our country, Nigeria. And then those of now I don't subscribe on top our YouTube channel, we they appreciate all of now. We say thank you. Those of now who never subscribe, the YouTube channel handle there on top the screen now. Just search us on YouTube, click subscribe, click the notification button, so that every time we drop any new episode, you will be among the first set of people where go they get the notification. And I also want to enter the second matter where enter inside the Pótmánto Today. That matter, no matter where it touch us, it still boils down to this our federal government. It still boils down to this administration where we did so. Because I remember the very first, in the beginning of this administration, one thing when Mr. President promised us now diversification of Nigeria economy. You understand? They say they want lay emphasis, they want channel all their power, all their muscle, all what their network, they want channel up into development of agriculture in Nigeria. But you and I know now since 2015. Since 2015, we know the position of agriculture in this country. You understand? Even at some point, they had to ban importation of rice so that Nigeria can start feeding on Nigerian rice. You understand? At another point in time, they opened the borders again so that rice can start coming into Nigeria. You see, this going back and forth of this administration is really not making us know where this administration is heading. It's really not making us know their focus. That is one. Then secondly, in the beginning, Mr. President formed an economic advisory council or committee that is being headed by Professor Yemi Osinbajo, the vice president of this country.
Yes.
That advisory committee, how far have they gone in trying to solidify Nigeria or the diversification of the economy, and also solidify the Nigerian economy? And I'm sure part of that advisory committee, the governor of Central Bank is also part of them, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you are
so
right.
What are they doing in channeling or rechanneling or repositioning of the Nigerian economy? Now, what prompted this is this. Some time ago, recently, the governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, came up with an argument. You understand, at a forum where he was speaking, he said last month March, the Nigerian government printed between 50 and 60 billion naira. Printed between 50 and 60 billion naira to be able to meet up with the federal allocation to states.
Last month, we got back for March. The federal government printed an additional 50 to 60 billion to top up for us to share. We say remove subsidy. They say no. This April, next week again, we'll go to Abuja, we will share. By the end of this year, our total borrowings, the total we have borrowed is going to be in excess of 15 to 16 trillion. And my worry is that we wake up one day, like Argentina, the naira will be 1,000, 2,000, it will be moving. Because you can imagine a family, you don't have money coming in, you're just borrowing and borrowing and borrowing, without any means or idea of how to pay back. And nobody is looking at that. Everybody is looking at 2023.
It is telling a lot about how porous or how dead our economy is under this administration. And this is the fear. If federal government, as a day so, one day sincere with themselves, they should come out to tell us the true state of our finance. Because if Obaseki no talk this one, it will not hit the news.
Nobody will know.
It will not hit the news. That means we go they die silently like cancer. And before you know it now, borrow here, borrow there, borrow here. Now you print. We are not even seeing the impact of the printing in our economy. The hardship is even unbearable. It be like say the hardship they increase every day. So the person go they think say, Hope I no go rock comot for this country because the economy is so bad that it's translating into every sphere of our life. I tell you, infrastructurally, there is nothing this government is getting right. Now they print money, they borrow money. Today na China, tomorrow na World Bank. What exactly is the true state of our nation's economy? Na English grammar we go there. Budget this one, project this one, rail project, all these things we are not even seeing the impact. It is as scary as what it is, and I thank God say Obaseki they paint am out the way it is as of now, and it is for all of us to reflect that this government have failed economically in this country.
Where I have issues with that matter is this: they are not printing maybe to build infrastructure. They are not printing to solidify or strengthen the economy. Are you getting me now?
Yeah.
They are printing to be able to meet up with federal allocation to states and local governments. You don't understand it now. Now the monies that they are supposed to give federal that the federal is supposed to give to states, local and other federal parastatals, that they are supposed to derive from taxes. You understand? These monies they are printing now, they are supposed to, the economy supposed to be strong enough to generate this money. I hope you are getting me now.
Yes.
The economy is supposed to be vibrant enough to generate this federal allocation monthly for states. But right now the economy cannot do it. So they are printing money to pay state governments, to pay local governments, and to pay federal parastatals so that they will be able to run for the state. And like Obaseki said, he said this 50 to 60 billion naira is for the month of March, that they are still coming for April.
For how long? Hey.
So April now they will print another 50 to 60 billion naira again. They keep printing into the society, yet inflation is increasing daily basis. Every now and then this government go to borrow. Obaseki made a statement that by the end of 2021 Nigeria debt profile will have amounted to between 15 and 16 trillion naira.
Yes.
I don't know if there is any government that has hit that mark since the inception of this country.
They are word breakers. This is ambition.
You understand? Okay, so what is Professor Shibaju and his economic advisory team doing about the Nigeria economy?
There's one thing for the economy thing to be set up. There's another thing for the presidency to actually take up responsibility and take up advice from this committee. Are we sure that the president is even serious enough to take up all these advices from this committee recommended?
That is just another point you hit. If they are taking their advice, because it is one thing for you to advise, it's another thing for the people you advise to take to your advice. You get what I'm saying now? It's a very sad thing that the Nigeria economy is in this shambles, and there is nothing they are doing about it, because I have not seen anything on ground that they are doing about this economy. Printing money to meet up with state, federal and local government allocation is the worst of it.
Yeah, worst.
Is the worst. Printing money, yet inflation is on the increase. These monies, these state governments are going to use to pay salaries, not that they are going to use it to invest.
Not that they are using it to better the life
of the people.
It is to pay salaries.
To pay salaries, to pay outstandings, to pay debt.
Yes.
And by April they will go and collect another one again.
All right. We need think tanks in the aims of affairs in this country. People that can have a solid economy shift, take us from one perimeter to another solid one. Not be people who say they're going to tell us media propaganda every now and then. They're going to lie to us on the state of the nation.
Out of all the big economists, professors we have in this country, and this country is still suffering this kind of economic shambles. It's very bad. It's very painful. If they can be printing money to meet up with states, local government and federal price allocation in this country, it has never been this bad. It has never been this bad in this country. If it has been this bad, then we have not heard of it. So this is the first time we are hearing of it. You understand me now? We are not happy about the situation of this country. Like I said, we are hitting the campaign grants very soon. How are we going to cope with all this tension everywhere? Economic tension, security tension, you know, everywhere. Yes. How are we going to cope?
How are we going to cope?
You know, so that is just it, our people. In case you want to contribute to this matter, federal government printing 50 to 60 billion naira, you know, to be able to meet up with their state federal allocation to state for the month of March. The month of April, we don't know how much they are going to print yet, because that one has not ended. But as Obaseki is saying, it's like they are going back in April. Who knows if they are going to print again to be able to meet up with the federal allocation to state, local government and other federal parastatals. So if you have anything, your contribution is highly welcome to this matter. Please, we want make you put your own chook your own mouth inside this matter today. Bobby, if like saying here we go off generator, Abi, you get it where you still want to talk?
Let security be put in place, adequate security, and our economy, let it function properly. Put some very wonderful think tanks, those who understand the technical know-how of the economy of a country, let them help you out. Put them into this government. Enough of all this I don't care attitude.
My people, I beg make una no vex say na so with the quench generator. Last, don't forget say coronavirus still there everywhere. Yes, anywhere where they go, make sure say you still dey apply your nose mask properly. Make sure say you dey wash your hand regularly with soap and water. Don't let your sanitizer far from you. The normal 2 meter gap where they say they give ourselves for public, and don't forget to observe them anywhere where you dey. Last, don't forget say you be Naija, anywhere where you dey, they rep this country well. Not follow them put hand for waiting go spoil this country name. Not do drugs because not get any better thing where they do for body. So that's what we'll take quench generator today. Oh yeah, Bobby.
That's what. Zoom.
So.